Welcome to Upholding the Code and Standards, Duty of Cooperation. If CFP Board staff commences an investigation, the Code of Ethics and Standards of Conduct obligate you to cooperate with that investigation. This duty of cooperation includes an obligation to tell the truth. And you agreed to cooperate with CFP Board's investigations when you accepted the terms and conditions of certification and license. This duty of cooperation takes several different forms. Enforcement Counsel has a number of tools available to gather the information necessary for CFP Board's investigations. Instructions for responding will be included with these requests, and more information is available in the Handbook for Respondents. Document requests may include emails or other communications, account statements, disclosure documents, and others. These documents might be your firm's records and may reside on electronic servers owned by your firm. So please coordinate your response with your firm's compliance or legal department and be prepared to work with your firm's IT staff. All of that will take time, so it's important to act quickly, but it's also important to double-check that your response and documentation are complete and accurate before you press send. You may also be asked to sit for questions by oral examination. Here, Enforcement Counsel will ask you questions that you'll respond to orally, either in person or by video, or over the phone. You have the right to have counsel assist you in responding to these requests. Each of these tools is available at any time during an investigation. Sometimes it may be necessary for Enforcement Counsel to gather evidence through more than one round of requests or more than one oral examination. Remember that you will have to remain truthful in those responses and in any amendments to prior responses. You must also use reasonable efforts to secure cooperation from third parties. This could mean doing work on your own to obtain documents from others, or executing documents that release others from liability for providing information to CFP Board. The duty of cooperation requires that you not make false or misleading representations to CFP Board or obstruct CFP Board in the performance of its duties. You will also need to maintain your CFP Board account with current contact information. The duty of cooperation continues regardless of any interruptions in your certification. For example, if you allow your certification to lapse, you are still bound to cooperate with requests from CFP Board. If Enforcement Counsel contends that you have failed to satisfy the duty of cooperation, you may receive a Notice of Failure to Cooperate that identifies that failure and gives you 14 days to fix the problem. Breaching the duty of cooperation can have serious consequences. In many instances, it could result in you being in default and being the subject of a substantial sanction through an administrative order. Alternatively, failing to fix the issue may give rise to a presumption that you would have provided the requested documents or information if they were favorable to your position. The duty of cooperation is foundational to an enforcement process that is credible to the public and fair to those whose conduct is being evaluated. You can learn more about these topics in the Handbook for Respondents and the procedural rules, available on our website.